Over the last couple of weeks, a new type of advertising sign has been put up around the streets of Dublin. The Dublin Transportation Office has called these a traffic hazard. Can it be that advertising is dangerous? I took my camera out to have a look. Here's what I found. So the first place I went to take a look was Parnell Street. There have been 2 signs erected on Parnell Street, and they've actually been put on a piece of pavement called a median strip. This is a place that is designed to protect pedestrians. So the first thing we see from a point of view of a motorist approaching this junction is that we cannot see the traffic light on the right. It's completely blocked from view. So what is this like when you're driving? Well, to find out, I took my camera into a taxi to see what the driver can actually see as he's driving along the street now. So here's a spin with a taxi driver past this particular sign.
Yeah, there's the first one coming up on the right. There's the pedestrians that you didn't see.
Especially at that pub as well, that's quite busy there. That's a hot spot there for people running across, you know?
Yeah. That's why I especially like tonight as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I can't see the traffic light there, can you?
I can see nothing there. You can't see, especially you can see underneath and either, the light comes down so low.
Yeah.
After I took that journey with Alan, I asked him a few questions about what he thought about the signs that had gone up and whether he thought that they were dangerous at all. Alan, you're a taxi driver. What do you think of the signs gone up?
Well, the signs, it's bad enough for the jaywalking there. It's just, it's nothing's visible from behind the sign. Once there's someone there, it's very hard to see someone that's there. You can't see underneath the sign, you can't see side to side, you can't see above the sign, so you don't know there's someone there, so it's completely blind. So if someone comes from there, I haven't seen them. I don't know they're there. And that's the way it is. Like, I cannot see that person.
Do you have problems with people jaywalking at the moment?
Yeah, a lot of problems, especially at night and busy times during the day, but especially at night, especially when you have a few drinks on them and stuff. They could stumble out rather than just walk out. And if they're stumbling out from the likes of signs like that, it's impossible.
And as far as your insurance go, if somebody came out from behind a sign like that, how would you stand on the insurance?
It's very hard to explain, to be honest. So you know yourself, I wouldn't say it stands too good in it, like, to be honest.
Okay. Thanks very much, Alan.
No
Appreciate
problem at all. No.
Alan talked about hotspots with people stumbling out. Camden Street's a pretty good example of that at the right time of night. So I went across to look at the 2 signs that have been erected next to the pedestrian crossing there. Here's this lady disappearing. And she's gone. Traffic coming from the right. She's not paying attention. She walks out. This guy is actually forced across the wrong part of the crossing by the fact that the sign's there. Here's a guy running across the street. Now he could be running in the other direction. It's lashing rain, so he's in a hurry. But if he'd been running the other way and the traffic had been moving, the driver would probably not have seen him. I said there were 2 signs at this location. Just for good measure, if you do make it across safely, there's another one to block you from motorist view. Here's a couple of still pictures just up on Cuff Street, and pedestrians hidden behind the sign. It's a miserable day, so it's dark, it's hard to see them. Outside the old motor tax office in Dublin 7, guy walks across and then disappears. I'm standing pretty much as a driver would see this. Let's see what happens if we do as we're told here and actually look left. The view's blocked of traffic coming up towards us. Okay, thanks for staying with me. You're probably thinking at this point, well, that's dangerous, but we can't do anything about it. I hope I've convinced you that these things are lethal. and I'd like to show you an example where we were actually able to get one of these signs taken down immediately. Here's a street I'm sure you know, and this particular junction is quite busy. And here we can see that you can't see the traffic light at all. It's completely hidden by the sign. But what's also hidden by the sign is the thing that you didn't see, and that's a child's buggy peeking out from behind it. Now when we got these images to the right people, we were able to get this sign taken down practically within 24 hours. It's absolutely lethal in this location, and we were very lucky that even in the short time that it was there, that somebody wasn't hurt or, God forbid, killed. So what can we do now? The first thing you can do is tell your friends. Make sure they don't get hurt. Tell your family. Send them on the link to this video so they're aware of what the dangers are, and they're aware that if they're behind one of these signs, the drivers cannot see them when they step out. So how do we stop this? I've already shown you that if we get emails and texts to the right people, we can stop this and we can get them taken down. I've never met anybody who wanted more advertising in their lives. And in fact, as I've shown, this could cost somebody their life. The professionals who are supposed to protect our public safety don't seem to realize the danger that we're in. So let them know. Email the city manager at dublincity.ie and email the Minister for Transport and ask him to investigate how this was possible in our city. Professional bodies have described this as a traffic hazard, as an endangerment to public safety, and as a death trap. So please, do those two things. Tell your friends to be careful and send an email. Let people know to be careful until we get these signs removed. Thank you.